Hey, so how do you get better as a guitar player? I'm going to break it down into 3 sections. Here we go. First thing is you're going to want to hire a teacher. Now, why do you want to hire a teacher? Well, here's a few reasons. You get instant feedback in one-on-one lessons with a guitar teacher. And not only do you get that instant feedback, which helps gauge your progress, you get to absorb that teacher's influences, their recommendations, their playing style, and you get to learn from their experiences as a professional performer. Now, how do you choose a teacher? This is a good question. So let's go over a few things. First things first, you can pick a teacher by their genre. You don't have to like the same type of music as they do, but that can definitely be a big plus. Ask them about their education, if they went to college, what they studied. Ask them about the curriculum that you'll be studying in classes with them. Ask them what professionals have they played with. See if you can check out their testimonials on their website. Also ask the teacher if they have any original music you can check out too. So in these modern times, we have these awesome resources online. You can either get an online class or do one-on-one like Zoom lessons with the teacher. Let's go over the differences. So first of all, both are great. They're great resources. Some people are very self-driven and can focus on an online class that's been prepared for them with PDFs and videos. The only downside to those online classes is you don't get that instant feedback from the teacher. The next thing you need to do to become better at guitar is, you guessed it, practice. So guitar requires patience and time. Playing guitar is a physical exercise, so your muscles need to work out often in order to develop faster. There's a term we call woodshedding, which basically means to dig into your instrument and practice pretty intensely. Now make sure you use a metronome. You can get one on your phone or use the internet or buy a physical one. Metronomes give you rhythmic deadlines, which improves your playing and your overall musicianship. So you can schedule your practice time. It can be anywhere from 15 minutes a day to multiple hours a day. It depends on the individual once again. It's not going to be the same for every guitar player. Some people will play as a hobby, a few minutes a day. Some people want to play maybe an hour a day. Some people play 4 to 8 hours a day, and that's more the mindset of a professional guitar player. One thing I've heard from a lot of pros in the industry is that you should play every day, no matter how long. At least try to touch the instrument at least once a day. And that doesn't mean it has to be an intense session. You can just play a song or two. Lastly, regarding practice, please remember that this is a physical and mental exercise, so the more time spent on your instrument, the closer you are towards mastery. And lastly, knowing what and how to practice. It can seem extremely exhausting trying to navigate a lifetime of musical material, which there is. You'll work on music the rest of your life. And this becomes much easier if you have a teacher to help guide you. Part of knowing how to practice is to set goals and be realistic with your time management. I can't stress enough to master the fundamentals of music, because I believe that all music is basically fundamentals either sped up or intensified or multiplied to some degree. It's important to master your scales, arpeggios, chords, basic drills. You can get into sight reading, ear training, composition, technique, all sorts of stuff that will assure that you can become a great guitar player. And if you get overwhelmed navigating all of this information, you can ask your coach, hey, what levels need improvement for me to become a better player? And the last thing I want to say is use a metronome. And with a metronome, keep a record or a journal of your tempos, your speeds. That way you can visually gauge your progress as a guitar player. I hope that helps. Take care.